do a sound check. Sound check. Do you want to pull it up on your end? Yeah, I can go over there. Pull it up on your end. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Kelvin.
I'm Taylor.
And we are the Social Distancing Hotline. Are you good to go?
Am I on?
Yeah. There you go. Let's turn some volume up, ladies and gentlemen. And Kelvin West says disregard the time. We're live at 5 p.m. because our little graphic says 8 p.m. and that's wrong. So I got to fix that. But that's okay. What's up, guys? Yeah. All right, so the sound sounds good. You guys can hear us out there. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. This is Social Distancing Hotline. It is high times right now in America, and we are connecting with you guys. New time today. Saturdays are kind of like our fun times, right?
Yeah.
Are you sharing in that group? Ooh. So we're checking it out. If you guys are out there, give us a little shout out in the comments. Say what's up. We'd love to hear from you guys out there. Who's out there? Welcome to Saturday, guys. It is, what is it, week? What week are we on? Week
9?
Oh, God.
Move it into week 9?
I don't even think it matters anymore.
I know, right?
I honestly don't even think it matters anymore. Make sure you're talking to the mic, boo. I don't even think it matters anymore because, it's just insane. It's absolutely insane what's happening out there in the world. And the country's divided. We are absolutely divided. And what's interesting about this whole thing is that people are getting aggressive. People are they're fighting each other. They're defriending people. And people, I'm seeing it online. I'm seeing on social media all the time where people are just kind of like, really losing that. So you need to do this during our 10-minute warm-up.
Sorry.
Young man.
I'm learning.
You are learning. You're learning the ways of the road there. So, yeah, man. So we want you guys to weigh in. We want you guys to call in, shout us out in the chats, in the comments out there. What's up, guys? How you doing? Who is out there? We want to talk to you guys. Give us a call, 585-502-7922. Call me now. Let's make sure the hotline is on and working because we're reverting back. So what I really love about you guys is that we have had some fans that have reached out and wanted to help us with the mic situation, and I think that we finally got it taken care of. It's not going to happen on this show. This show we're going back to the way it used to be, which is very simple. You guys just call us in. I'm going to have you mic'd up. Or at least we'll be able to hear the calls. So we definitely at least want to get 2 calls out of you guys today. So whoever's out there, gear it up. Let's go. Give us a call. 585-502-7922. 502-79.
So Paul says, this sucks. And I was like, oh, God, geez, the show? Stuck in this sucks. Like, I think he's saying, like, COVID-19.
Or does the show suck? That's okay. I mean, if the show sucks, we want to know that information, too. Paul, thank you so much. Okay, I think we're good. We're good. That's me calling. It's not you guys. So being stuck in this sucks, Paul. Give us a call. We'd like to hear from you. Paul LaChance. That's a new name out there. We'd love to hear from you. 585-502-7922. Call me now. You know what I mean?
I like doing it a little bit earlier on a Saturday.
What's that?
I like doing it a little bit earlier on a
Yeah,
Saturday.
man. Honestly, I love it too. And I think I was really going to try to push for 2 p.m. but
someone was sleepy.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
It was me.
It wasn't me. Just so you know, babies. Just so you know. How low can you go? So yeah, man, it's the nation's divided, man. So Doug Ducey, what's happening in Arizona right now?
So everything is officially open. Like, it's no longer the stagger.
We're back.
I think is everything open?
The stay-at-home orders have been lifted. So yeah. I mean, it's like the only reason why things were closed is because people were being forced to stay at home. So yeah, I think that means that we're back open.
And one of my favorite things to do before COVID-19 was what?
Anwar just had his baby. Oh my God. Oh. I don't think nobody needs to. I hope I just didn't announce that. We got people trying to hit us up. They want to call in. Give us a call, guys. Give us a call. That's so freaking cool. Oh my gosh. I didn't want to announce that too much, but that's freaking awesome. So yeah, man. So Doug Ducey, he opened it up. So we are fully open right now. And what does that mean?
Well,
all right, thumbs ups. I love that.
I was
Thank
going
you
to
so
ask
much.
you too, because you saw. We used to love to do Escape the Rooms, right? And didn't you see like an ad for it or something like that? Are
I
those
saw an
open
ad
now?
for. Well, yeah, I think so, man. It was like a new one. It was like a riddle, something about riddle or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, these lights are crazy.
But like in where you go back into it, right?
What's that?
It wasn't like a digital Zoom version or anything. It was like
No, but I think
the
I
normal
think that it might have also just been an ad. I don't think it was like an actual, come out and get her done type of situation.
get her done.
So, what are you guys' thoughts out there, guys? Paul says it sucks being stuck in this, and I agree, man. I agree, but we're open. The country's back. I mean, at least Arizona's open.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are you guys doing out there? We started a chat in the Distant But Social group today. If you haven't joined, make sure you join the Distant But Social group. But we started a chat today about restaurants have been open for the last week. I mean, they were open since Monday, and there's really not been this spike in cases. Not that I've seen. Have you guys seen that out there? Has there been an increase in cases since we've been open? I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
You had a good question too around
Yeah.
if people are going to the grocery store. I mean, that's an essential thing, right? Like
Right.
you're going in, and even if you're quick at the grocery store, it still takes you 20, 30 minutes,
Still takes you 20, 30 minutes, and you're in there. You're interacting with a shit ton of people, right? There's a ton of people in there. And the reality is that you don't have any. There's a lot of people in there that are not wearing masks and stuff.
Well, and a grocery
Right?
store
Like-
is very large, right? Like,
Yeah,
even
totally.
the smallest ones are large, so it's hard to keep everything wiped down and clean. Like, it's just nearly impossible because of the size of it. But
Right.
I think you had a good point. Like, well, if you're going to the grocery store, interacting with people, even if you're wearing a face mask or not, washing your hands, how is that?
What's the
different than
difference
going
between
to,
going into a restaurant?
Yeah, a small restaurant, going in that practices even more
better
safety measures.
Better than the grocery store, absolutely. And that's a huge point that you bring up. Because like I said, guys, we went on a reconnaissance mission. Our goal around this show is to stay neutral and to be informed, right? But to be able to speak from experiences from our own perspective, and so we've gone out. We've gone out and we've done the mask thing where we've gone out and we saw the restaurants that were taking care of it, and it's been amazing. It's been amazing. So this thing is not working. I found out because we're at 21 subscribers. So I'm just going to delete that from the video. Yeah, I do. Boom, bam, bye. Just like that, it's gone, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, man. To the point that you were making there is that restaurants are taking care of. They're better taking care of the COVID-19 pandemic precautions than the Fry's grocery store that we just came from.
Well, and it's
hands down.
It's easier for them to do it too.
It's more controlled.
Yeah,
it's more controlled, and they can kind of make the rules, right? They can say, hey, man, like either all of our staff's wearing the mask. Our guests need to wear the mask or whatever rules they need to have in place. Like, again, I'm going to shout out McKinsey's again. We went over to McKinsey's the other day, and they, upon walking in, everyone gets a squirt of hand sanitizer onto their hands. Listen, I loved it. And again, that's a cleaner, safer experience as far as I'm concerned than the grocery store.
Yeah, and one thing that we noticed at the restaurant that we went to is that we didn't touch really anything that
didn't touch
anything else that anybody else has touched, right? Like, so they use disposable cups, so no one's touched my cup before that except for the waitress that was wearing gloves and face mask.
And on top of the disinfection, yeah, totally.
And then ketchup, salt, pepper, like no one touched us. Only I did. At the grocery store, you're picking stuff up, you're looking at it, you're putting it back. You got the bagger and the checker that have been touching all sorts of stuff.
Which I bag my own groceries now, and that's just the thing going forward. Typically, we like use the self checkout, but if we're gonna go to the main guy, I'm bagging my own shit.
Yeah.
Bottom line, I'm good.
Right.
I'm good. I don't know what you've been touching.
And then you're also touching the grocery carts.
Exactly. Exactly.
I've seen some grocery stores where they do have somebody outside with a bucket of bleach and water, and they're wiping it down. I didn't see that at the grocery store that we went to today, right?
Excuse me. Goodness, I'm not.
Okay. Sorry. It's just a dry cough and a fever.
Shut up. That's not funny. And that's another thing too, man. Is that crazy? Because it's gonna be so hard to like sneeze or cough or have anything wrong with you
Yeah.
in public. You know, because it's like, what's going on? He's got the COVID-19. No, I just I just swallowed water down the wrong pipe.
Allergies.
I swallowed wine down the wrong pipe.
Yeah.
So give us a call, guys. We'll take our first caller, 585-502-7922. We are talking to you out there. Yes, we know you're watching. I'll take this time to shout out the social distancing hotline. We are on. I swear, guys, it's this wine. I know that sounds so bad. We are on. We're on YouTube and we're on Facebook. Check us out. Join the Distant But Social Facebook group. It's absolutely a good time. We have great conversation in there on a daily basis, and I cannot stop coughing. It's just so bad. It's so bad. It's like so bad, like super bad. Give us a call, guys. 585-502-7922. Call me now. And see, you know what else is interesting too, man, is that like with this entire pandemic, the tone and the sense of urgency is changing, right? Within people. I mean, I just think that people are changing their tune up. They're changing their tune around how they feel about it. But what's interesting is that not a lot of people are speaking up about it, and that's why we want to be that voice for people, because I still believe that people have that they may be concerned, about outing themselves or saying that, yeah, I did go out, because they don't feel like they're going to get any type of support from their friends, or that they're going to get some sort of backlash and stuff, which again is a huge problem. It's a huge problem in this entire pandemic. We are defriending people and getting upset with people for things that they are allowed to do. This is the point that I was making the other day, is that like you can't get mad at somebody for doing what they have been allowed to do.
Yeah.
And
we were talking to some friends the other night that they're not going to restaurants, but they will go to a friend's house that has a minimal amount of people, which
was our house the other night. And I'm just let's call spade a spade, guys. Like we started entertaining guests this week. Again, this show is not here to promote any sort of reckless behavior. This is stuff that we've talked with our friends with very, very well. And again, nothing that we did was against the law.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing that people need to understand, is that like, Ducey, is the one who's taking the responsibility of saying, hey, we're open. Go out there. We've done enough tests, is what they're saying. I don't think that they've made the certain.
Well, they have a ton more tests coming in, don't they?
They have a ton
like
more.
40,000 or something like that.
I saw so many like check-in spots where people can just go up and volunteer and get themselves tested, which I believe I think I want you to do.
Yeah.
He's going to get tested for COVID-19 next week, ladies and gentlemen. Give us a call, guys. We'll take our first caller, 585-502-7922. It takes you guys about 10 minutes to warm up. And now the lines are hot. They're ready for you. I want to get some differences of opinion out there, guys. Give us a call, 585-502-7922.
Having issues today with your mouth.
It's, what it is. It's the drinking. Yeah. It's the drinking.
I know. Last night we drank way too much. Yeah. And I think I'm going to take this week, at least extremely slow down. Slow down extremely. Did I say that right?
Well, depends on how much alcohol you had. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take our first caller, 585-502-7922. Call me now.
Well, my point with also saying that with about the friend that came over is that while they're not going out to restaurants and public events and things like that, they came over here because they knew that they would be around healthy people that were in their prime, right? Like us or another group of friends. But they also said that they're not going to go see their mom. Like, and it sucks because they love seeing their mom, but their mom is a little bit older, and then she also is a nurse as well. So they're not going to put themselves into that, and they're not going to try to compromise her as well, who also lives with their grandmother. So it's like they're just making smart decisions. It's about making smart decisions, right? And being really conscious about this stuff, because again, restaurants are open. They're open. If Doug Ducey, truly felt that, his people were going to be at risk, and I'm not here, promoting that, we're open right on time. Do I think we should be closed a bit longer? Sure, I absolutely do. Absolutely. But the reality is that we're not. Yeah.
We're not.
Didn't you watch
know what I mean?
his press conference too?
I watched his press conference.
Like the full thing.
I watched the full
beginning
thing.
to
We did a watching party, and thank you for bringing that up because honestly, I watched the program that he ran over there, the conference, and there was a lot of questions that were being asked that honestly, based on what I saw and how I felt, it felt like these questions were. They had an agenda in these questions. It was honestly like they were trying to put the man in the box in a corner. Like they were trying to put him in a corner, and they were asking the questions were very like when they were asked. Questions. I mean, they sounded like legit questions, but Ducey was able to respond to these questions in a very professional, calm, educated manner. Yeah.
He didn't attack them for.
He didn't attack them.
That's a stupid question.
No. They weren't put down.
ABC 15.
Now keep me don't get me wrong. There was a time when some dude got up and like started spreading some like false information and talked about the old people in nursing homes and whatnot. And Ducey straight up said, do you not know that my grandmother is in one of these nursing homes? Mm. Like, do you not know that? And that to me, I thought that was I don't know, man. That was some bold words to be said.
Vulnerability.
By what's that?
Being vulnerable.
It was being vulnerable, but it was also just like, hey, man, like you're not the only person with these concerns. I have these concerns too, but I also am running an entire state. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, what do you do? Like what do you do? And I think that's where people have to start giving each other the benefit of the doubt around this COVID-19 pandemic, because the reality is that, again, we've been open for a week now. Restaurants have been open for a week now. Stay-at-home orders are up today. This is nothing that anybody can change. No one's going to be able to change this. What you feel about that is your right, is your prerogative, and everyone should respect that. Bottom line, because the reality is that when people are going out there and they are doing things and they are hooking up with friends after doing valuable research and really connecting with people about the seriousness of the pandemic, they're not doing anything wrong.
Yeah. What I think is cool too about specifically with restaurants as we've started to open up is how many of them are taking care of their employees.
Dude, it's huge, man. It's huge.
I know of one establishment. I don't want to say the name of it because I'm not sure if it will get them in trouble or not. So we're not going to say the name or how we know about it. But so they have allowed their waitresses and bar staff to come back in to work, and they are only allowed to keep their paid tips. Anything that is credit card related will be processed and collected and then donated to another organization. And the reason that they do that is because it allows the team members to work, get their tips, while also filing for unemployment and continue getting unemployment during this time frame. So it's kind of like a loophole. Again, I'm not sure how legal that is or not. So we're not going to say the name of the person or the name of the.
But what are your thoughts about that, guys? What are your thoughts about that? We've talked to other restaurants, and again, I think it's responsible of us because we've had people reach out to us and give us some privy information, and they've given us some information that it's not supposed to be out there, but it's stuff for us to bring up and to talk about and to hold a safe space for conversation about. We talked to another restaurant that we visited, and the staff was paid throughout this entire time.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
The staff was paid throughout this entire time. So, there are some restaurants that are really knocking it out the water. Do you guys have a restaurant out there that's really knocking it out the water, or do you know of anybody out there that's knocking it out the water in regards to taking care of staff and employees and whatnot?
Yeah. And I've seen restaurants do that. I think restaurants is the biggest topic with it because it's it impacts everybody of being able to go to a restaurant and kind of the forefront of it. There's a lot of restaurants, but I've also heard of just companies in general. I can't remember the name of the company that did this specifically, but there was one where anybody like executives and CEOs and people that were higher up making six figures or more took their salary and then gave it to their team members below that during this time frame so that they could still take a paycheck without having to cut costs. So those that reap the benefits for years and years and years because they're the business owners gave that up for so far 9 weeks so that their team members could continue to pay their bills, collect a paycheck, and feel security. It's like those are the companies I think that should really their team members should really appreciate that and say like, oh shit, dude, like you guys took care of us. Like that's going to build loyalty.
It's huge, man. Respect. It's huge. And there's a lot of restaurants out there. There's a lot of people out there that are really taking care of team members and taking care of their staff. And so again, and that speaks to the direction that we all need to be going in regards to this quarantine, COVID-19 pandemic, is that we need to come together, you know, and we need to call in. Call me now, ladies and gentlemen. Give us a call.
Nope. Try that again.
Call me now.
That was a little squeaky.
Call me now.
There you go.
Oh gosh, man. I'm loving life though, man. I'm honestly loving life, you know. And so what we talked about earlier too is that, again, we're out here to kind of just check out the scene. It's interesting to be out in the city when it's open, but nobody's out.
Yeah.
Because you get all these spaces to yourself. And so the whole crowding element, and don't get me wrong, there's been some bad examples. I believe it's called Casa in Tempe, where they had everybody hanging out on the patio.
I've seen that
going.
picture, and I have not seen a timestamp on it. It looks like an
that
old
is
photo.
Interesting.
You know, like
that is interesting.
That
is
could
interesting.
Be, I hate the term false news or fake news or whatever.
Well, I mean, it's a true thing.
But
Fake
it
news
could
is
be.
a true thing. Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
and I haven't seen.
That's a good point, Tay. Good point. Good point. And again, I think, right. Don't just take a picture for it, right? Don't just take what somebody has said for it, because again,
I saw it on social media, so it must be true.
Right.
Remember when they did that in Italy, where the canals started clearing up, and that was true, but then people went in and photoshopped like swines and alligators and all these exotic animals coming out of
the woodworks because people are staying at home. That none of that was true.
And I think it was like the big giveaway was like there's kangaroos now in Italy. No,
right? Like
wrong,
that's
false.
not how that goes. That's not how any of that goes.
But I think that was one of the biggest learning lessons for me through this time frame is like I believed it. I was like, oh my god, this is it's beautiful, the watercolor. And then these animals that are come out are amazing too. This is so cool with the swines and the ducks and the geese and stuff. And
swines and ducks and geese, oh my.
And then they came out afterwards. They're like, yeah, this isn't true. It's like, oh, well, I feel stupid. But it's not my fault. I just have to make sure I'm aware of like, okay, don't take everything you see online for face value. Like, test it out yourself. Go to a restaurant and feel how comfortable it is. Don't read an article of this is the worst decision ever. Make your own decision. Make
your own decisions. I think that's a huge.
See how it applies to your life.
I think that's freaking huge.
And then whatever decision that you make, respect other people's opposing views.
I think it's the only way to go. It's the only way to go. So, give us a call, guys. 585-502-7922. We want to hear from you. Hey, yo, where you at? Where you at? Ladies and gentlemen, give us a call. I'm talking to you out there.
So what are we doing today for fun?
I want to see. You know what we're doing today for fun? We are planting some. Well, I am planting some new plants.
Maybe I'll pull some of the pups that we have.
I think you should pull some pups. Yeah, you need to do some pups because I need that to happen. And then I want to finish out our what's it called over there?
Arrow garden?
Yeah, arrow garden, so that we can have more. Jeez Louise, that burp.
Mine?
Yeah.
Did I burp?
Yeah.
Oh.
Give us a call, guys. 585-502-7922. Call me now.
We're also cooking something.
Cooking some fried chicken, man. We're doing some soul food tonight, man. What are you guys cooking out there? We want to know. We want to check in with you.
Oh, I meant to show you at the grocery store.
What?
They totally had collard greens.
Oh, my gosh. I'm in love with it.
Let's make them tomorrow.
You didn't get any collard greens.
I didn't get them.
Well, we got to get Mom's recipe. And so actually we're going to be your tabletop is done for your cooking show. So we're going to be getting that going too. Get that cooking show going. Ladies and gentlemen, give us a call. 585-502-7922. Let's go. We'll take our first and final caller, ladies and gentlemen. It's almost coming up on that time.
We've never had a show that we haven't had a caller in.
And this could be the first one. And honestly, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Because once that happens, I mean, our show transitions into the next phase. Call me now, ladies and gentlemen. Give us a call, 585-502-7922. We want to hear from you. Saturday time slot. What do you think about the Saturday time slot at 5? 5's it's like, what are people doing right
now? I'm assuming, and maybe 5 is like, because I think people are starting to get hungry now. I know we eat a little bit later.
Yeah.
We usually eat between 8 and 10, but we also don't have children and, yada, yada, yada. So I think a lot of people start to either prep or sit down to dinner around 5 or 6 or so. So maybe everyone's gonna see it after during dessert.
I'm in love with it. I mean, that's what our videos do anyway. They perform after we do a live. But I'd love to connect with at least one person today. 585-502-7922. We're going to be on for about another 10 minutes. We're going to go over 3 things, ladies and gentlemen, and then we're going to wrap this up because we have a Saturday to get to, and I want to have some fun with my husband on a Saturday. Have even more fun. So let's do this. Tay, what's 3 things?
You explain it.
I'll explain it.
I'll
explain it.
It's fun.
All right, guys. So we're going to play 3 things right now. 3 things is a fun game that Taylor and I do every single day. And it is something that helps us connect with each other about each other's day, how we felt about each other's day. And what it does is that we go over what went well for you. What was something that you just kicked ass at today? What's a missed opportunity that you had today, something that you could have done better? And then what are you excited about for tomorrow? Those of you guys out there watching, if you guys want to play, go ahead and put your comments in the comment section there. And then we'd love to hear what you're excited about for tomorrow. So Tay, you're going to start us off. Go ahead.
There we go. So what went well today? I feel like, I like the fact that one of the first things that we did after I got up was went to the store to get juicing stuff.
Yeah.
For a healthy juice that we're going to drink throughout the week.
Hell yeah.
And then the show also. I like it was even though we didn't have a caller, I still really like the conversation around it. I think this is
I love doing the show with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a fun show to do. And honestly, like our mission again is to continue to build on what we started here and to have this organically grow. And so, these are part of the things that we need to have. So I'm excited for that.
There you go. What could areas of opportunity for improvement, right?
Yeah.
What
could you have done better?
What could I have done better? I could have gotten up earlier and not felt like doo-doo today. From
how'd you feel?
Duty.
You felt like duty?
Yeah. Poop.
Okay, what are you excited about for tomorrow?
A day. I am not going to drink tomorrow because I have a
hectic
week next week, and so I'm gonna take tomorrow.
Well, you're going back to work next week.
Yeah,
going back to the office. We didn't even talk about that.
Yeah.
Again, so guys, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's like people are starting to go back to work. The city's back open. People are getting jobs too. Mm-hmm. People are getting jobs. I'm seeing more and more that people are being rehired or finding jobs that they love better than the ones they had before COVID-19.
Yeah, we had a couple people, and
that's amazing.
Cool. When we had a buddy that owns his own camera company or video company, and he went to a company and ended up selling himself to the point that they brought him on, and his old company's team members and coworkers,
they all have better. They all have jobs now, not better jobs. Yeah, but they all have jobs. They're all better off now because they don't work for him. No, but they're all better off.
That one because he went to go work for Amazon.
Yeah,
right. And
he's a manager though.
He's I think he said it was like an account manager or something. I don't know, but they're paying time and a half on overtime too, and he's busting like 60 hours.
Just killing it in the finances right now. Yeah. Killing it. So, that's super cool. So, okay, my turn. What went well for me today was I got up and I started cleaning, and I cleaned up the kitchen and got activated with that shit. Cleaned up the mess from last night, and just really had a great time. Who's that? Somebody's popping like it. Okay. So that went really well for me today. A missed opportunity for me today would be, I didn't shower today, but I showered like late last night, so I'll shower later tonight. Hey-o. And then, what am I excited about for tomorrow? I'm excited that tomorrow's Sunday, and Sunday is self-care Sunday, so we're just going to be kind of chilling, laying low. I usually say staying off the social media, but we're going to lay low because y'all know me. I love social media. So, but we're also going to be doing his cooking show. I think tomorrow's going to be the first day that we film something, and maybe it's the juicing that we film. So, we're going to get that going.
Test. Now I want to change mine. I'm excited for that.
Okay, awesome. I'm in love with that.
I didn't know that before.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's our show, man. Super excited. We're going to get back to our Saturday. We are testing out new times. Saturday's kind of like our test market. Next time you'll see us will be Tuesday. Tuesdays and Thursdays for sure are our live nights. And then we just play around on the weekend. So
also, real quick, if you have not gone to YouTube and subscribed to our channel, we were trying to
please
get
do
to 100 subscribers by the end of the month.
And we were at 19 last time we were on. We're at 21 now, so that means 2 people have subscribed. Yeah. So thank you so much for the subscriptions. Please go to that, subscribe, join the Distant Social Facebook group. My name is Kelvin.
I'm Taylor.
And that is our show.